What's up, everybody? I'm Trevor Sikkema from the Draft Network. This is the Carolina Gunslinger himself. This is Sam Howell. Sam, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah, of course, man. I'd love to hear what you've been up to this offseason. This is your first season coming up in which you are draft eligible. What is some stuff that you've been working on, some stuff that's been on your mind that you want to get better at?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of leadership stuff. We lost a lot of good players on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, man.
Definitely just trying to get those younger guys in a place where they're ready to go for this fall. So just spending a lot of time with those younger guys kind of been my main responsibility this spring. So I think we made a lot of progress in the spring. It's going to help us this fall. So that's kind of what my main focus is.
How fun was it to play with those guys? I mean, Dammy and Daz and Javante and Michael, all of those dudes. How fun was that last year?
Yeah, it was awesome. I love all those guys. They're all great players, even better people. So they're just fun to be around in the locker room, on the field. So the running backs were unbelievable. Receivers are unbelievable. I could say so many great things about all of them. And all four of those guys are going to have awesome NFL careers. And Chaz on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, man.
They're all going to play for so long, and I'm so excited for those guys.
I feel like you had such great chemistry with those players. I mean, there are a couple of times where I'm watching Brown's film, and I love watching Brown, and you're half the reason because it seems like at the snap, you just give him one look and the ball be out of your hands. I mean, talk to me about that chemistry that you guys had.
Yeah, definitely. Me and him, we're both from the same hometown. We're both from Charlotte, so we spent a lot of time together. And like during COVID last year, we were all back home. We could spend time together since we both live 30 minutes from each other.
Right.
I mean, it's always helpful. We just had great chemistry. He's one of my best friends. So I'm so excited for him. He's starting a new journey in Washington. So I think he's gonna be a great player there.
What do you love so much about playing in that Phil Longo offense? Is it just that kind of mentality where, hey, if you see something, you got the green light to make it happen? What do you love about that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I just think his mindset's in a great place. It's very quarterback friendly. He does a good job. He does a good job in the passing game. It's an air raid system, but we have a really good running game. You guys saw that with our great backs last year. So
right.
It's a good mix of both, and we do a lot of things that kind of make defenses you got to choose what you want to take away, and then we're just going to attack you the other way. So it's a really good offense. I've enjoyed playing in it.
Not a lot of guys get to start right away the way that you did, and now you've got a lot of experience already going into your first draft eligible season. So I'd love to hear what's something that you feel like you've gotten better from game one, first start that you had at UNC to now this point going into the season. What's a part of your game that you've really seen grow over the last 2 years? Yeah,
I mean, I could say so many things. I think probably the main thing is probably just my preparation. Just kind of going through 2 years and learning how to prepare for a game the right way. I feel like I really have that system down going into my third year here. So I think that's somewhere where I can just keep improving. I'll be a lot better at this year. Another way, just my mobility. My freshman year, I didn't move around very well.
Sure.
I kind of slimmed up a little bit last year and was moving a little better. So just trying to make that same improvement this year. And there's just so many ways. Knowledge of defense is so much better. So I've worked really hard since my freshman year and try to get a lot better. And I think I have. So.
When you talk about working on that mobility, whether it's in the pocket or outside of the pocket, what was the main way that you went about getting better like that? I know you talk about losing a little bit of weight, making it a little bit easier, but were there some guys that you watched, whether like NFL guys, or were coaches kind of teaching you a little bit different, or maybe it was different film you were watching one way?
Yeah, I mean, it's both. So like out of the pocket, I'm working on like hip mobility and stuff like that.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I'm a little bit better in space. I can get away from guys a little quicker. And in the pocket, I watch a lot of pro guys. It's always like when you watch pro guys, they're so good at like pocket movement and stuff like that. They always move just enough to get out of the way and still make the throw. So I watch Drew Brees a lot. I think he does a really good job of that stuff.
Yeah. And Drew's not even like that mobile guy. He just shuffles the feet all the time.
Drew always moves just enough.
Yes.
So that's why I like watching Drew.
He's a good one. Now you talk about leadership, and I wanted to go back to that too because I'll ask a lot of guys how they want to get better, and sometimes it's out of the pocket stuff, or it's different kind of throwing mechanics, or for wide receivers it might be route running or whatever. But leadership's a little different. It's not like you can watch Small 22 on leadership and see how it goes. So I'm curious, you're talking about wanting to get better in that area of your game, and it's important for playing quarterback.
Yeah, definitely.
How have you really tried to step up to that personal challenge of being a better leader?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much that goes into being a good leader, and I think to play this position at this level and at the next level, you got to be a good leader. You can't not be a leader and play this position at this level. Just trying to take that extra step with the guys on my team. Just trying to step up when something needs to be said. Say it. Certain situations like that. There's so many things that fall into that leadership category that I could talk about, but really just trying to take it to that next step and just really lead our team.
I saw you rocking the shades earlier. Do you have
definitely.
the shades on you?
Yeah, I got them right here in my pocket.
I have to see the look.
Yeah, I keep them
We've got to get the look before we get out of here.
Definitely.
Look at this.
You know
Look
how
at
to rock the
this.
shades, man.
This is QB1 confident look right here. You can't rock these sunglasses that you have here unless you got confidence in your game.
Yeah, you gotta be confident, man. If you don't believe in yourself, how are you gonna expect someone else to believe in you?
A little Baker Mayfield
Yeah,
sunglasses? Is that what we got going on here?
Yeah, it was Mahomes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mahomes had that as well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's not so bad. I mean, those two guys, one of them's the #1 overall pick, and the other one's basically the best quarterback in the game. So I suppose if you're in the same company with those guys, you're not doing too bad. That's Sam Howell, everybody. He's the quarterback for the UNC Tar Heels. He's going to be killing it this past season, and he might just be QB1 when it's all said and done. Make sure you guys subscribe to everything that we got going on over at the Draft Network on all our social stuff and YouTube as well, so you don't miss any more of the great content that we got coming at you all offseason.